everyone. Welcome back to Crohn's Talk with Christina and Molly. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we are going to talk about the 5 things, our 5 top things that you wouldn't think you can do with an ileostomy, but you can. So, Molly, I'm going to have you start. What are your top 5 things that you can do with an ileostomy?
Okay, so I would say number 1, water skiing. Number 2, wake surfing. I talked to an ostomy nurse and I was telling him that I wake surf. And he's like, "What the hell? You wake surf with an ileostomy?" And I was like, "Uh-huh. And you can do it." He's like, "Good for you." Um, I would say travel. I didn't think I could travel before, but I traveled around the world, and we're going to give you some tips and tricks at the end of this video, as well as making more videos to give you some more tips and tricks for each one. And then the last one would be doing anything I want. I, Anything I want to do, I just do it. And, if it's surfing, I just don't lay flat on my stomach. I kind of, either go on my knees, or I just find different ways that I can do it. I also do yoga. I do Bikram yoga. I do hot yoga. I lay on my stomach to do some stretching, and it's fine. It's totally fine. So anything you want to do it. Don't let it hold you back.
Yeah.
What about you, Christina?
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, a lot of things you listed are things that I do as well. Hot yoga. I've done surfing with it. Not that I'm any good, but it is what it is. So I would say my top 5 things are scuba diving, scuba dive, skydiving, running half marathons for the CCFA. Done 6 of those with an ostomy.
Wow.
Um,
Amazing.
let's see. Have a child. A lot of times doctors can kind of scare you about, hey, if you should have a kid or not. You've had so many surgeries and scar tissues, and yes, it can be a little more challenging than a normal pregnancy, but I had a great pregnancy with an ileostomy. It was fabulous the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. And number 5 is, I'm going to agree with Molly. Anything you want. It's just a little bit more of planning. I know we have a couple high-level tips and tricks that we're going to talk about here. We're going to try to keep this video a little short. And we will get into other videos of more what it's like to scuba dive and preparing or traveling with an ileostomy. But for today's purpose, we'll just talk a couple little tips and tricks just to make it easier for you in the long run and what to have on hand. So Molly, did you want to name a couple things that you like to do for tips and tricks to keep you safe and the bag adhered?
Yeah, I would say number 1, change your bag before you do anything. So you have a flat bag, nothing's in it, just to start off
Change
with.
your bag or empty your bag?
Oh, sorry, empty your bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Empty your bag kind of makes you feel better. I would say eat minimal the morning of or the night before. If you do want to eat, my go-to is our bananas and gluten-free bread with avocado and avocado or organic peanut butter and jelly. And that is perfect when I do any activity. I do add a little salt to the peanut butter, so then I get the electrolytes too.
Yeah.
I would say always carry some electrolytes with you, as with your water.
Mhm.
And those are my quick tips right now. Before yoga, I always empty my bag. And I would not probably do an adventure right after you changed your bag. I would wait a day or two because it adheres to your skin. The
Mhm.
other thing I do when I'm doing something adventurous, like being in the water for a long time, is I put adhesive tape around my bag.
Yes.
And so that has also really helped too. What
Yeah.
about you?
All similar things. Like I found when I personally haven't been able to be really in the water longer than a couple hours before even like the extra adhesive starts wearing off on me if I'm active. So for me, that's what I've noticed. I need to like go out, dry it a little bit, and then I can get back in the water and go back out again. Um, Always have extra supplies on hand because I've had many times where it has come off before. So I have it in my car. I used to carry it in my purse. I've gotten a little lazy since it's been a while, but I always have it in my car so that if I go anywhere, like it's there. And I agree with eating minimally. Sometimes though, like if I go scuba diving, like that's in the morning, I do not eat at all.
Mhm.
For me personally, because otherwise I know my bag will start filling up in the morning. So I wait until maybe I'm on the boat for a while, a few hours, and then I'll start eating because I don't have anywhere to empty it in the middle. I mean, in the middle of the ocean, but you don't want to be seen. So, I've had that happen before too.
Yeah.
Uh,
We
but
should definitely go over some embarrassing moments next
yeah, we'll have
time.
ileostomy bloopers. That'll be another.
Can you imagine if you're skydiving and your bag like flies off?
Oh my God, no. Oh, I don't even want
Yeah,
to think about that.
we don't need to put it
No,
out there.
no. But yeah, always having supplies on hand and then either eating minimally, like before a half marathon, I would do a banana and a food bar. But that was different because there were, bathrooms on the way. So you just have to just planning. It involves a little bit more planning than a normal person. And I say normal, but no one's normal, but so just a little
Yeah.
more planning. Yep.
But the nice thing is you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
It doesn't hold you back.
Nope.
Just takes
Literally
a
live your
little
life.
bit more,
Yep.
just takes a little bit more time and energy but the fact that you can do it, like I'd rather do that than be running to the toilet shitting every 20 minutes, you know?
Oh, yes, exactly. And they're
So,
done that too.
yeah.
It's way
Well, it's
better.
top 5 things, and there's so many more we can do. We're gonna name some more down the road and give you some more tips and tricks as we go along.
All right. Thanks for joining us today. Have a good one.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.